All right, so before we get going, let's just see how we're doing, what our body is holding, and that'll give us a better wisdom as to what we need from the practice. So take a moment and lengthen your feet. You can lengthen your toes, lift and lengthen your heels back. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel down into your feet. And can you push down the outer edges of them? And then keep that pressure and push down the big toe and the inner heel. Just feel like you grounded yourself and yet activated, lift, and energized your arches in your feet. You opened your ankles. Give a little softening to your knees. And then lift the crown of your head to feel your abs lift you up. And take your shoulders back, your tail down, and just hold that open, strong, grounded yet lifted position. Now take one deep breath and just notice if there is anything that you're holding on to that you can sense already. And as you exhale, give yourself a little softening, a little comfort that you're going to care for your body through this. And then one more time. Breathe in. Maybe there is something that you want to cultivate or strengthen. Breathe that in. Let it be your intention. And then one more exhale with that softening and kindness. And then we'll start to get ready. So lift a knee and lift your arm. And we'll just start to warm up. So think of your grounded foot and see if you can plant it in the exact same way that you practiced grounding. Yes. And then what feels good, maybe you really want to reach and stretch. Or maybe you want to pull the elbows down and open the heart. Make it yours the whole practice. And then nice deep breath. Notice how you're alive, you're breathing, moving, body and mind as one. And then two more, and then we'll reach and pull back. So open your heart, and maybe focus on that for a few, and then focus on opening your back by really reaching forward. And in between, can you find that little middle point where you're nice and tall, and you have your posture again? Yep, and then two more, one more set. And we'll do opposite knee, opposite arm. And once you have one, just get it going. Yes. And how's your breathing? Can you really breathe in, breathe out? Allow yourself to be cared for here. And can you relax your face and jaw? Yes. And then do two more, maybe even C-shape. Find what would feel great. And then we'll add our twist. Reach and pull down. And you can really exhale on the twist where you hug your belly in, and that'll get a nice massage in your back. And each time in between, get that lift to the heart and find your posture. Last two, one more set. And then come on down, inhale, reach up. Clasp your hands, bend your knees a little bit, and then take your tailbone back and heart up. Make it as expansive as you want. Tuck your chin a little to open the neck. And then exhale, release that a bit. Take one hand down and C-shape your body. Again, soften the knees. And then lift your chin and elbow up and back. And a nice deep breath. See if you can exhale and go deeper for your body. Yeah. And then when you're ready, breathe in, lift. And exhale to switch. And nice and gentle. So the knees help everything. If you bend them, you protect your joints, you help your cerebral fluid flow, and it helps your low back. So if you want to take the elbow back just a little bit more, and then breathe. And then last time, and inhale, reach up. So one more set where we're going to clasp, tuck the chin, wiggle out, just waking up our spine before we do anything else. So use your breath here, really breathe out. And then hands come behind, we'll clasp, lift your heart and wiggle it open. Again, a little chin tuck if that feels good. And the last breath. And then shake it out. All right, so hopefully you feel a little bit warmer and ready. We'll grab our weights, and if you have a soft block or a little pillow, you can put that right between your feet and hold the weights. So take a moment to reposition. If you do have your block, lengthen your feet, but also grip the block at the same time, so you have a little inner thigh work. And then bend your knees, make sure they're in line with the toes. And then lengthen the 2 points, head to tail. So see if you can really draw the belly up. And shoulders back, and we'll bring the arms up to the side. And just notice if you feel a back bend, hug your belly in right around the ribs. You look great. Little tiny pulse, and pulse, and pulse. So just starting in that slow bar squeeze and squeeze, where you only move an inch or less. But you'll start to feel it right around the brow line. You look great. And I want you to scan each vertebrae in your back and notice if anything is tight. And if there is a spot, let's say it's in the low back, can you hold the abs in to lengthen it? Dropping the tail, lift the head. You look great. For 3, 2, and then down and hold. Up an inch, down and hold. Yes, inhale, and then exhale. Up an inch, and then down and hold. Yes, nice deep breath. And just notice if anything is squeezing that doesn't have to be. Could you loosen? Could you lighten? Just notice how you're doing for 2 more. Last one. And then stay at the bottom. Think about the lift. Up, 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 and then bring it in. Up, 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 and then exhale. Yes, breathe in, and then out. Inhale, and exhale. Yes, you look great. So knowing that your posture looks great, can you feel a little more expansive? Let your heart open, your neck open. Just feel strong and confident. Last 2. Last one. Stay at the bottom and pull them back and back. Yes. So as you bring the elbows back and forward, can you keep the chest solid and quiet so that nothing is rocking? Yes. You look awesome. Take nice deep breaths. For 3 and 2. Little L's, up, down, back and in, up, down, back and in. So if the L's aren't perfect, that's okay. Just allow your body to stay in some sort of pulse. You look awesome. And then breathe. What are you feeling? What could you help feel better? Could you open something, soften something? Yes, find how to be strong and yet gentle. For 3 and 2. Last one, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bring it down, roll it out, and thank your body for whatever you feel. We're going to do our triceps together standing up, so like we do often. So I'll turn a little bit if you want to see my back and my elbows a little better. So regrip your block, and if you don't have your block, just regrip your ground. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale, bend your knees a little bit more. Shine them in the direction of your toes. Do that same lengthening head to tail and feel your abs lift up. So you really want that posture. And then elbows come up high. Yep. Arms go straight, pause. And take one more moment to lengthen head to tail. So you might need to tuck your chin or hug your belly in. And then a little lift of the arms up and up and up. Yes. Elbows nice and straight. Just think into the back of your arm and your tricep. Ask it to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. Yes. And nice deep breaths. So here, find your posture. Again, that feeling of expansion. You're really showing up in your space, in your body. And how can you feel a little better? Something tight that you could soften. Or if your body's asking to go lighter, just stand taller. If your body's asking for more, go a little bit deeper. For 3, 2, and then up and hold. Down an inch, up and squeeze. Release. And squeeze. So really think into your tricep. Ask it to squeeze. It's amazing how when our mind is in it, our body and muscle works more. For 3 and 2. And then all the way up, pause, and take the hands towards each other. So in and in. Yes, that's it. So notice your shoulders rolling back again if you feel like they came forward. Yes. And how's your neck? Can you lengthen head to tail? And use your core, draw it in. Everything helps everything else. You're all connected. For 3, 2, and then in and stay. We'll take little L's. So in, up, down, and out. In, up, down, and out. Yes. And again, if you need a break, take it. And be nice and gentle. The L's don't have to be perfect. Remember, strength comes in just the intention and being present and trusting your body. For 3, 2, 1. Up. Little bend in the elbow. Push it straight. Little bend and press. So what do you need here? What encouragement? You've got it. So breathe through your body. What do you need? Take a break, stand tall, whatever you need. For 3, 2, and then palms face up. Pause, roll the shoulders back, and then little lift. And lift, so you're almost there. Breathe through what you feel. Thank your body for the strength, for everything that it's showing you. For 3, 2, and then up, little scissor, in and out, in and out. And how's your breath? What could you relax? Could you straighten head to tail? Could you hug the belly in? For 3, 2, 1, up, 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Great job. Hug it in. So release one weight. Take a nice deep breath, thanking your body for all that it did. And then lift the hand that has the weight up. Allow it to drop back and very gently. So some days you need to be a little slower and more gentle. So just allow that muscle to open. And as you breathe, just be grateful for the strength of your body and that you're healthy enough to do this. One more deep breath, softening in. And then when you're ready, take the left hand around, let it rest on your back to open your shoulder. If you can hold on to the weight, but you don't have to. And then again, breathe and lift the heart. And now notice your body. What do you feel? Do you want to rock your neck? Shake it out. And then come deeply into your breath. So can you slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out? So that is your quickest path to calming yourself down in any circumstance. So just notice how to use it here. Can you slowly breathe in? Maybe even add a little holding of your breath for a second. And then breathe out. And again, hold your breath. That'll slowly calm you down. And then 2 more. So maybe you want to find something else in your stretch before you release. And then when you're ready on that next exhale, you can bring the weight with the hand in front and drop that arm down. Yeah. And then gently rock around again. Explore and get to know your body and what feels good. And gently breathe. So notice how your breath is here. And if you were working it, you'll notice how you feel a little bit different. Just be grateful for the power that you have in the breath. And then one more in this direction. And when you're ready, you can flip your palm and take a few breaths in the other direction. Nice deep breath. Give it a little rock or motion. And then last breath in. And gently exhale and let it go. And we'll switch. So take the other hand with the weight up. And then very gently. And notice how this side feels. What's different? More or less worked. And again, just be grateful for all that it did. Then add that little bit of movement. And take one more breath of softening in to this side. And then gently the hand that is holding your elbow, bring it around. Drop it back. Maybe hold your weight, maybe not. And then lengthen with breath all the way up into your elbow and all the way down into your feet. So on this side, as you use your breath, maybe imagine it coming through the body, giving new, fresh life, and then giving comfort as you breathe out. And then last 2 or 3 breaths, maybe you want to add that movement just to explore if you have a deeper stretch or a nuance that you could find to feel good. Next breath in. And then when you're ready to exhale, you can bring the weight with the hand in front, hug it down, and give a hug. Rock it, shake, find where you have the best stretch in this moment. So it's amazing how our bodies are different each time we do this. Just notice what feels different or new in this moment. And then flip your hand and take several deep breaths. And where could you practice gratitude for the strength in your body? So one more breath, just feeling it, making it yours. And then we'll gently let that go. All right, so we are going to do sun salutations next. So find yourself at the head of your mat. And then we're going to ground one more time. So the grounding is always great, especially even like daily life if you feel frazzled. Take a moment and lengthen your toes. And see if your mind can feel each toe individually for a moment. And then do the same with your heels. Lengthen it back and see if your mind can wrap around the edge of your heel for a moment. Yes, so now soften the knees, lengthen head to tail, and take one deep breath, just showing up fully in your body, grateful and aware. And then as you're ready, inhale, reach up. And lengthen your body with a little bit of power and energy. And then exhale, dive with that. So see how you can expand your body. Hands to shins or under the toes. Breathe in. And again, see where you can lengthen. And then exhale, let it go. Knees bend. Step your right leg back this first time. Finding your low lunge. And then see if you can center your knees and your toes. Yes, that looks great. We're going to do a big sweep with the left arm. Inhale, sweep it forward, the direction of your toes. And then breathe in, lift it up, turn your heart to the left. And then exhale, reach it back. And then gently bring the hand back down. Knees bend, great job. Step back to your downward dog. Or if you want child's pose, if you want to rest a little bit more. And then take a few breaths of playing. So can you bend a knee, extend the opposite heel, rock side to side. Use this moment to learn about your body again. What feels good for you? And now come steady. Let's find our posture for one more breath. See if you can press down every finger. And with the pressing of your hands, lift your tailbone. Yeah, so that'll open your front body. You look great. And then when you're ready, breathe in, move forward to your plank if you want to do that. Kneeling or lifted, take a pause here. Bring the shoulders together and hug the belly in. And one more breath. Thank your body for your power. Feel grounded. And then exhale the whole way down this time. Point the toes back. And inhale, lift your heart for baby cobra. So tuck your chin a little bit, lengthen the neck. Exhale, let yourself down. And then if you want one more time, swim the arms back. So fingers, energize them back. And see if you can really open and expand the body through the back strength. Yes, breathe in. And then exhale, let it go. Tuck your toes, push and pull back, child's pose or downward dog, or anywhere in between. And then take 2 cleansing breaths. Can you open your heart by spinning your armpits out? One last deep exhale. Bend your knees, step the right leg forward, and we'll find our low lunge here. And then reposition again. Knee in line with toes, heel grounded. Yes, you look awesome. Take a breath of grounding. And then keeping your toes nice and down, we're going to use our right arm. Breathe in, reach it forward. Take an exhale. Inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, reach it back. And then breathe your hand down. Awesome. Bend the knees, step forward. And take a deep breath. Let yourself hang. Hopefully you felt that open your spine and strengthen your body. So one more deep breath. And then bend your knees, lift your eyes, and breathe in the whole way out. So press the heels down to lift up. Soften the knees and open your heart. If you want to back bend, take your tail back and then lift a little more. And then exhale, hands, come back to your heart. And we'll find our mountain. So take a moment. You've done this now a couple times, so just see if you can find that grounded space within you. Take a breath. Soft knees. And then keeping that sense of being grounded, we'll start to move. So inhale, reach up, but remain grounded. And then exhale, dive, yet remain grounded. Hands to shins or under the toes and lengthen, yet feel steady. And exhale, let yourself go. Awesome. Then the knees, step the left leg back here first. And find the right heel until it really is underneath your knee or farther away from you. So warrior 1 feet. So we're going to step in until the back heel is down. Now press all 10 toes. If you're ready to lift, inhale, lift up to warrior 1. Exhale, bend and reposition the knees so they feel like they're in a good place with the toes. Yes, you look awesome. So we're going to flow through warrior 2. So inhale, lift up and open to warrior 2. Reposition and find your knees in line with the toes. And then take one expansive breath. And then flowing to the mat, inhale, reach the back arm and heel up. And exhale, bring it down. Bend your knees, step back to downward dog. And relax into it. You can always drop to the knees. Find a breath of calm and gratitude. So one more breath, finding that space in you that feels steady. Here we go to plank if you like. Inhale forward to your plank. Finding that pause again of strength in your body, pause to recognize it. And then exhale halfway or all the way. Inhale up to up dog or baby cobra. And exhale back to your downward dog. And then one more cleansing breath to recenter your body and mind. Bend your knees, step your left leg forward. And we'll find our low lunge, starting with grounding your heel. And then back foot, when you're ready, step it in so the heel goes down. Press into the toes. Inhale, lift up when you're ready. And exhale, find your warrior one. Take one big breath. Grounded feet, lifted hands. And then inhale, open, warrior two. And then really energize spreading your body for a breath. And then from that energy, backhand and heel lift up. And exhale down to the mat. Bend and step forward. And allow yourself to fold. If you want, bend the elbows and hug them. And then take two more breaths, allowing yourself to be fully present. One more moment, just notice how you feel. And then soften the knees, lift the eyes, and inhale, rise up. Nice and slow. Straight or a little back bend, knees bent, tailbone back. And exhale, let yourself come back out of it. So awesome job. I hope by this point you feel great. So we're going to use our chair for a moment, and then we'll come down to the mat. So you have a chair or a countertop, anything to help you balance would be great. And then we're going to start right next to it so that you can touch it. And feet are going to be in parallel. So same as you've practiced the whole time, where your knees and your toes are all facing the direction. And then as you're ready, I want you to lift up your heels. And then before we do anything, bend your knees a little bit so they feel soft. Press down each toe so you feel like you're not favoring one over the other, and that'll help your ankle feel supported. And then bend your knees forward in the direction of the toes. At the same time, you're going to sit your butt down and back. And then gently, we're going to lift up, come out of it. Let's do it again. So sometimes you notice you're closer to the chair than you want or farther away. So just find where you feel good, and then we'll do that again. So knees, toes, direction of hips. Lift, press down into each toe. Bend your knees, soften your ankles. Now we're going to sit down. So your chair's for balance, so you don't need it. And then we're going to lower the tail, lift the head, and knees are right over the toes. Yes. Now press down into each toe. Open your heart, hug your ribs, and a little tiny pulse and pulse. So the pulse, I want you to have it come from the hips, down and down. Yes, that looks great. And how's your breathing? Can you slow it? Can you calm your body, thank your body? Feel the breath and the heartbeat. For 3, 2, and then just down and pause. Up an inch with the hips, down and pause. Inhale, and then exhale. So use that scan you used earlier, and I want you to go all the way down your back. And if there is a vertebrae that's tight, what could you do to release it? Some options are taking your tailbone behind your body or hugging your belly in. For 3, and up, 2, and up. So last one, stay down. And then we're going to think about the lift. Pulse, 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 and then lower in. Up, 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 and then lower in. And notice your toes. Are you favoring anyone? Yes, you look great. Opening your heart for 3 and 2. So last one, stay all the way down. Here's a chance to balance. If you are using your hands, you can take them off just for 10, 9, 8, a nice deep breath. Just feel open and relax. 3, 2, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Roll out your ankles. So hopefully your thighs feel like you just shake them a little bit. And we'll take one leg back and push into your heel with a little bit of strength. And then your alignment principles here. So keep lining up your heel, toe, and knee all in the same direction. And you can give a little rock to the back ankle, and that'll help open it up a bit. And then your nice deep breath, find it here. Inhale. Smooth out breath. And then one more time. And then gently bring that up. So the foot that's behind you, see if you can balance pressing into the grounded foot, and then we'll hold on to the one behind you and open the thigh. Yeah. Doesn't have to be smooth or graceful. So bend your knee and then gently lean forward and see if you can just lift your back heel. Just if you want, everything is optional. Square your hips to the mat, one more breath. And then gently let that leg come down. And we'll switch sides. So your other foot will start to the calf. Push your heel back and get a little pressure into it. And then if you like, rock into it. Relax your face and your jaw. And then what else would feel good to relax or change or move to let go of? Find what feels great for your body. One more deep breath. Make it yours. Stay with yourself. And then gently lift up. So the foot behind you, if you can, you lift and balance, and then we'll hold on to that side. And then lengthen your heart. Yeah, soft your knee and lift your chest. One more deep breath, straight up and down. And if you like leaning forward, go ahead. Take your lean. You could even reach. And try squaring the hips to the mat. And one more deep breath, really extend your stretch. And then gently feet come down. So you can lose your chair. We're gonna bend the knees and just roll towards the mat. And we're gonna come down to the mat in a sec. But give your back a release for a breath. Maybe even hug behind the knees. And when you're ready, gently come to all fours on your mat. So you can just come down, and then I want you to position your knees under your hips, wrists underneath your hands. So here, we're gonna bring down your back elbow, so the one that isn't closest to me. I just want you to put your elbow on the mat. Yeah, that's it. So then this hand is gently kind of turning you, so you're in a gentle turn. But then once we lift, your leg closest to you, so now you see that you have your hand on the mat and then your toe back. Yeah. All right. So now the lower side, I just don't want you to feel like you're collapsing. So bring your shoulder blades together and hug your abs in. Really good. So now lift the leg that is closest to your screen. Yep. And then gently tap it down. And lift and tap. That's it. Nice deep breath. So now scan your body. If anything doesn't feel good, can you reposition? Yes. So working the pretzel, the corner seat, I want you to think about the back, your glutes, and just give a little squeeze. And squeeze, yes. Nice deep breath in and out for 3 and 2. And then 1, coming up to the top. We're going to bring the elbow towards you. So hug it right in and then bring it back. Yes, so hug it in and then bring it back. So that feeling of collapsing, can you open up? Can you strengthen and lift throughout your torso? You look awesome. Breathe into your corner seat, both of them. Nice deep breath, belly strong, heart open for 3 and 2. So you're almost there. Reach the leg out, pause, and a little circle for 4, 3, 2, yes. And then reverse, 4, 3, 2, reverse. Think about your corner seat, squeeze it up, lift, and just hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring it in, and then very gently sit your butt to one side and your hands to the other. We'll do both sides so you can pick. Tuck your chin and breathe through the side waist. Feel how you strengthen and sculpt that side of your body. And then gently lift your hips and bring them to the other side, hands to your opposite side, and breathe now through your other side of the body. And as you breathe, just be grateful for your work, your body's strength, and doing new things. One more deep breath. And then gently lift it up. All right, so we're gonna switch sides. Whether you want to face the opposite direction, just remember which side you have lifted. Okay, so reposition knees under the hips, wrists under shoulders, and one cat-cow to loosen up the spine. Lift your chin and lift your tail, breathe in. And then exhale, round the back. And come to a flat spine. Take the elbow that's farthest from your screen. Oh, well, actually turn opposite side. So if you didn't turn, just put your other elbow down. And then really press straight your front arm. And then your other leg, you're going to turn and take it out on a diagonal. Yes. Now can you open your heart center? Take your shoulders together a bit and belly in. And here we go. So we're going to lift our leg up to the diagonal and then lower it down. Lift up, squeeze, and lower. Yes, awesome. So inhale and exhale. So as you go here, your mind doesn't need to be in it a ton. So I want you to use your mind to notice your body. How do you feel? What could you open? What could you lengthen? Could you soften your jaw? Yes, you look great. For 3 and 2, and then all the way up, and you'll pause. We're going to take the knee and really hug it into the body, and then kick it out. Take it in, and then squeeze. Feel your corner seat. And this side might be a little tougher because really the grounded leg works the time. So breathe through it for 3 and 2. So then we're going to come out and hold and little circle for 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. So how steady can you keep your torso? You look awesome. And then lift, stay for 10, 9. How's your breathing? What could you lengthen? Could you hold your belly in, lengthen up the back? 4, 3, 2, and 10 quick pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Hug it in, sit your hips to one side, hands to the other, and breathe. So really exhale now. Your body has done both sides, all the work. So let yourself soften and just be. And take one more deep breath. See how much you can exhale. And then when you're ready, gently lift. And we'll walk your hips to the other side, hands to the opposite. And then create that little bit of tension that's positive to help draw your body open. Two more breaths. Focus on letting go and softening to get the most out of it. When you're ready, gently lift up. So now coming back to that centered place, we're gonna come to pigeon. So I want you to bend one knee in and then bring it under the body and take the other one back. So both knees could be bent if you want. But if you have the ability, you can straighten the back leg. So now this foot, play with flexing it or tucking it in. So if you flex the foot under you, that's gonna feel maybe stronger or different on this foot. So once you've got what you like, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, maybe walk the knee back, inchworming that leg. And then we're gonna go over your bent knee. So just diagonally lay the body across. And then let yourself relax into it. And see if you can really breathe with softening. So each in-breath, that energized, filling up, you'll notice that that'll help stretch your belly to your back and hips. And then see if when you exhale, you can melt into that deeper stretch. And take 2 or 3 more breaths. What else could you soften? How's your jaw or your face? When you're ready, gently walk it up. And then take your back leg forward so that both feet are in front. And then just rock a little bit on your sit bones to massage your butt. So you'll probably find where you worked. Just see if you can rock. And then last time, when you're ready, kick back the opposite leg. Turn to the short edge of your mat. And then play with how far back you want this knee. So it could be bent, it could be straight. Play with flexing or pointing the foot beneath. And then inhale, lift up. One more time, see where you want to expand. And then once you've got it, gently turn towards your bent knee and lay your body over it. And allow yourself to relax down. Big, deep breaths. And then what would feel good for the next few moments? Do you want to change where your hands are? Is there a way that you can think about your breathing that will help you deepen and relax? One more deep breath. Really let yourself take it start to finish. And after that breath, slowly walk it up. And then gently come back to center. And if you want to do one more of the kick side to side, you can. So just allow your body to feel good. Now we're going to sit up nice and tall on our mat. Make sure you have room front to back. And we'll eventually be laying back down. So put yourself in a good position that you can lay down. Okay. So here, before we lay down, we're going to do something with our abs in this position, and then we'll lay down, we'll get a little more of the low abs. All right, so find your sit bones, maybe walk your hands, shoulders back, head tall. And then here, nice deep breath in. And exhale, I want you to tuck your tail, and then lean back until you feel like your abs are holding you. Now take your mind into your hip flexors, and just notice, could you soften them? Sometimes you can't much, and that's okay, but we want to keep it more in our abs, yes. All right, arms come out in front, and then inhale, we'll open wide and lift the heart, yes. And then exhale, hands come together. Inhale, open, yes, and exhale together. Inhale, open, and exhale. So two more, can you relax your hip flexors? Bring the belly in. Last time, and then stay here. We're gonna lift the arms up, and then exhale it down. So this is way too much. Just hold on to your thighs. Inhale up, and then exhale down. So try to relax your hip flexors. Last two, breathe in, breathe out. So one more, how can you bring ease into it? Yes, great job. And now we're gonna lay back. So you can either flop back, or if you want the work, slowly roll it down to the intention. And then reach overhead to give your belly a stretch here in between. Pop your abs up, take a nice deep breath. How grateful can you feel for this moment in your body? All right, so when you're ready, bring your arms next to you. I want you to bend your knees for a moment and lengthen out the tail. To open up your heart, turn your thumbs out next to you, and then lift and tuck your shoulder blades underneath. So that'll help you feel like you're a little more solid. And then take your legs straight up when you're ready. So here, we're gonna cross the legs, so front to back, front to back. So you're just kind of scissoring out the feet. So arms are next to you, they're gonna help you feel grounded. You can even put them out if you want more. Now if you want, we're gonna bring it down on the diagonal and come low only until you feel like your abs won't change, your low back is pressed. And then we'll lift them back up. Yes, nice deep breath. Breathe in, lower down. And then breathe out and press your low belly into the back. Yes. All right, 3 more. So as you do this, how controlled can you be? So we're working in a slow motion. So 2 more times. And is there something that is so tight that you could just soften? Remind yourself you're safe, you're growing, this is a good challenge. Last one. And then all the way back up. And joyful child's pose. I want you to lift your head, your hips, your hands, everything up to lengthen and release the back. And then exhale, lay back down. And you can bend the knees right next to you for happy baby. So hold on to the inside or the outside of the feet, and then rock. Just grateful for the body and all that you just did. Maybe you feel it in your muscle. I want you to just be grateful for a moment. Fantastic. So lay one leg down and really hug the opposite knee in. So here, try to separate your knees. So your one hand, the grounded leg, just kind of sweep that thigh down, and then your other hand, just hug your knee in. Gentle, but helping to open the hips. Roll your ankle both directions. And then lift the heel that you're holding onto that leg and gently draw it in. And again, big ankle circle both ways. And now relax your face, relax your hands, soften your knees, and just play with letting go. Full permission to just be, to relax, and to allow your cells to rebuild. Rest is vital to strength. Take 2 more breaths here. What could you soften to help your body renew? Your grounded thigh, put your hand back on top of it just to help yourself hold your hips in place. And then your lifted leg, drop it open to the side and catch it wherever it's going to feel good. So that could be around your thigh, your calf, maybe your toes. And again, just see if your glutes, you can keep them grounded where they were. Breathe out through the heels, giving yourself a little more length and energy here. And then gently bring it back up. Now take your thumb inside your hip of the lifted leg and just let your leg drop a few inches while you hold your hip in place. Then you can point your toes across the body. So what you're going for is to feel stretch through the outside of the leg. You can gently hold it or just let it be. One more deep breath. And then release the arms, let your leg twist over the body. You can bend your knee or keep it straight. Take your head away from your knees, and with each exhale, ground your shoulders so there's even weight distributed side to side. And take another deep breath, soften your hands, and really exhale to hug your belly and get that massage of your inner organs. Nice release. And then come back to center. And this time, instead of joyful childs, just hug your knees, create a little ball with your head and tail. And then we'll switch. Your opposite leg will go long. Hug tight this new knee and rock your ankle both ways. And if you like, you can use your hand and slide it down your open thigh. And then the leg that you're holding on to, just lift that up, hold behind, and give yourself another big ankle circle in both directions. With each breath, just practice opening up and then letting go. So right here, where could you soften? Maybe it's the knees, the jaw, the chest. And take a couple more deep breaths. See what you could soften or open. And then inhale. And exhale the open thigh, hold it down once again, and let your lifted leg open to the side. So just letting your inner thighs have as much opening as possible. And then add a little energy out through your heels or your toes. And see what you can soften around your hips, your face, your chest. And take 2 more deep breaths. Just allow yourself to be. And then gently we'll take the leg up, tuck your thumb inside the hip, the lifted leg, and then just draw the leg over an inch or 2 until you feel the stretch. And you can turn your toes away from that side as well. And breathe all the way up and down your leg. Make it what you want it to be in this moment of your life. And then one more deep breath in. And as you exhale, let the leg release across your body. You can bend it or keep it straight. And then turn your head away from your knees. And really exhale. Allow your belly to twist and release. And what else could you soften here before you move? And then gently bend both knees and just roll to one side and allow yourself to rest on that side. You could cradle your head. Whatever you do, take a moment and just exhale and allow yourself to deepen into the mat. Notice your body breathing, that subtle movement of how your body moves when you inhale and exhale. And just be grateful of how your life is sustained without you having to do that. And then one more breath of gratitude for all that your muscles and your mind just did in the way that it helps your spirit. When you're ready, use your top hand, and we'll press to a calf stretch next. So bring the balls of the feet down, let the heels hover off of your ground, and lengthen out the back of the legs. Yeah, so let your chest just rest against your legs, getting that nice hug. You can even add a little squeeze of compassion. And then take another deep breath and just watch the way your belly expands and that stretches your back. And as you exhale, soften into it. So try that one more time. And then bring your heels down, lift your hips. Slowly roll up, bend your knees, shoulders back, and separate the legs. And we'll take our 3 deep breaths. Knees bend, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lift. Yes, exhale down one more time. Feel your body moving, energized and strong. You did awesome. Thanks so much for joining. I hope this makes you feel great for your entire day. So thank you.